is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Mason trying left side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
McCarthy throwing here. Short pass brought in. He dodged the tackle. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Cut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. 45, White.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Young to throw. They set up the screen. Brooks. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
From the gun, Mason. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, but a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another run for Mason. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set. Go.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
McCarthy's pass.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Play action, McCarthy. That one's incomplete over the middle. He's trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And now it's 3rd and short.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. He has the 1st down to the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Mason hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pull out in front for their 13th zip.
this right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the first quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Set to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set, ready. Set, go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He can't hang on to the pass. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set now, 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. Throw left is intercept. Murphy picks it. Escapes the defender. And the Vikings have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of one. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And oh, he got it! Interception! Trevin Wallace has it! And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Yeah, totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. He was caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
From the pistol, it's Young. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. They kick the running back in motion. Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, here comes Brooks. He's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He has it at the 22. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one's complete, right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
13 yards.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. Panthers pick this one up. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go. Here we go. 32. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Out of the backfield, he was looking for Jonathan Brooks. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set. Ready. Set.
Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. The give to Mason. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Completes downfield to Felton. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Panthers take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the set.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
A gain of 15. And the Panther 1st down.
Ready. 10 flat. Fight. 97. Cut.
Here's Young again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Gets everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Field. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They motion the tight end over.
Yellow, 22. Set.
On play action, here's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Ready. 45. White. Check, huh?
On 2nd and 10, Young. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Fitzgerald sends this through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
It's only 3-0 at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
This is Allen to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First and 10. It's McCarthy. To the right. Hauled in by Jefferson. And he shoved him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On second down, it's Brooks. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Ready. Blue, 32.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Mason will try this one at the gut. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Set. Rock rolling.
This is Mason on second down. Jukes away from one. Fights out for Tampa, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. If I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's a pickup of 6.
They needed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's go.
Mason gets it from the gun. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
First down 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big game downfield. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, Young. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Set.
Here's Brooks. He gets 4 yards on the carry, and that's going to leave him just a yard out on second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Young's going to sneak it. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Okay, ready?
Now from the 2-yard line, it's third and goal.
Set. Hut.
You send him left out of the slot.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Young on third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Let's go now.
He's throwing for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize the defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
This is Allen to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. They give left side to Mason. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Mason gets it on the counter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering why. How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution is so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Has him on the quick hitter. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On the return, this is Etienne. He dodged the tackle, and this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. And going play action. Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
550. Down. Black shot. Set.
To the air on first down. Young. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready. Triple. 38. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, nabs him 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's go. Yes.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here we go. Set. Huh?
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Ready.
To the air, yet again. Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ready.
Now Young and the Panthers going for 2.
Black Ultra.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Set.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Headed out right. And the play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slims the lead down to 4.
Panthers 17. Ryan Fitzgerald.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This is Allen to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
There's
line.
McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10.
Back to the air, McCarthy. This one's caught. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. He's going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Ready. 45. Right. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Young to throw here on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Jump off caught by his back. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. It's Hubbard again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Play action now. Young. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards fall.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Come on, set. 19 Cardinal.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Buying some time right. He can run it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings holding on to a field goal lead. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go, set.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
And now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often, right off the jump, if you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
It's his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers at time, a running back in the flat.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
First down. First and 10 at the
Setting up to pass. This is thrown towards the defender instead, man. He's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
35 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
To the air yet again. Young. Forced out to his right. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
With the check down, here's Brooks. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Set. 6. Mega. Yellow. 43. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Chased out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Here's Queen Jack. 10 flat. Cut.
Here's Young again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Blue. 32.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready?
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Vikings make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort.